Imagine this. For months, Voyager 1, a spacecraft older than the Internet itself, had gone completely silent. 15 billion miles from Earth. No signal. No data. Just silence. A silence so deep, so absolute, it felt as though the universe itself had drawn a curtain. Scientists feared the worst. Had our farthest explorer finally died in the dark? And then, just as hope was flickering out, a whisper returned. But it wasn't a normal update. It wasn't a reboot or a systems check. What Voyager 1 sent back cracked open one of our oldest illusions, that the space beyond the sun was empty. Because what Voyager revealed wasn't emptiness. It was structure. Movement. Pressure. Boundaries. It had reached the other side, and what it found there is nothing like what anyone expected. Keep watching, because the truth Voyager is uncovering about the interstellar medium is more astonishing, and more unsettling, than fiction ever dared to suggest. When Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause in 2012, it became the first human-made object to truly leave the sun's protective bubble. Most believed it would drift into silence, swallowed by the endless dark. But in April 2024, after months of garbled transmissions, Voyager came back online. And what it started sending shook the foundations of astrophysics. Out there beyond the heliopause, space isn't quiet. It's humming. A low, steady frequency fills the void, a vibration like the pulse of a living thing. Voyager's plasma wave instrument detected a soft, continuous oscillation, a kind of ambient energy whispering through the interstellar medium. But it wasn't just the hum. The spacecraft recorded bursts of pressure, shockwaves left behind by ancient supernovae. It's as if Voyager was passing through layers of memory, zones shaped by stellar deaths that happened thousands, maybe millions, of years ago. Interstellar space isn't an empty corridor. It's an ocean of invisible currents and echoes. And Voyager is our tiny sailboat, navigating blind through weather we never even knew existed. As it pushed deeper, its instruments began painting a picture no telescope could ever capture, a three-dimensional structure hidden in the dark. Voyager's magnetometer picked up a sharp twist in the galactic magnetic field, a violent distortion against the sun's own field, like two tectonic plates grinding together. It wasn't random. It was patterned. Structured. The turbulence hinted at something greater, that the Milky Way might have a magnetic skeleton, vast filaments of invisible force shaping where matter flows and where it doesn't. Some regions deflect cosmic rays. Others funnel them, forming rivers of radiation in the dark. Voyager had crossed one such threshold, a sudden spike in high-energy particles accelerated by distant black holes and long-dead stars, slamming into the probe at nearly light speed. These weren't gradual changes. They were abrupt, like stepping off a shoreline and plunging into deep ocean. We once thought the sun's heliosphere faded gently into space. But Voyager proved otherwise. It's not a shoreline. It's a cliff. And beyond it, the rules change. By late 2023, the mission looked finished. Signals garbled. Data corrupted. A spacecraft built in the 1970s now crippled by a single cosmic ray strike, a cruel irony, damaged by the same phenomenon it was studying. Yet NASA's engineers refused to give up. From 15 billion miles away, they performed the impossible, a software surgery through time. They rerouted Voyager's code into backup memory, hardware older than the people repairing it. Each command took 22 hours to arrive. But it worked. In April 2024, Voyager 1 came back to life. First its engineering data. Then its magnetometer. Then plasma and cosmic ray detectors. One by one, its instruments awoke, and with every heartbeat, Voyager gave us something new. It wasn't just restored. It was reborn. What Voyager sends now is more than data. It's a blueprint, a living map of interstellar space. Scientists are using its readings to chart the first galactic GPS, not for navigating planets, but for threading through radiation zones, magnetic boundaries, and invisible clouds that stretch between stars. Voyager has already passed through at least 2 of these interstellar cloudlets, regions of denser gas and plasma rippling like unseen fog banks. Each has its own climate, its own texture, different densities, different magnetic alignments, like crossing invisible continents. Someday, these maps could guide future explorers through safe corridors, using natural magnetic shields to protect against deadly cosmic rays. But what's more profound is what these structures mean. Voyager's data may reveal how new stars are born. Those same filaments and pressure zones could be the cradles of suns, regions where gravity, magnetism, and time weave light from dust. Voyager isn't just a probe. It's a cartographer, mapping the skeleton of the galaxy itself. We once believed interstellar space was uniform, a neutral expanse, static and still. But Voyager 1 is revealing something far more alive. Think of space not as a void, but as an atmosphere, one with pressure zones, eddies, and storms. Voyager's instruments have recorded sudden changes in temperature and energy, as though it were flying through invisible weather. These fluctuations aren't random, they're structured, layered, alive. Some cloudlets hum with low-frequency resonance, others carry denser plasma, and some ripple with magnetic pressure like the echo of thunder in a place without air. To us, it's the cosmic equivalent of discovering ocean currents where we thought there was only desert. Voyager is now tracing the outer edge of the local bubble, a vast, invisible cavity spanning hundreds of light years, likely carved by ancient supernovae. Its readings show sharp transitions, distortions where density drops and magnetic patterns twist like funhouse mirrors. These are scars, remnants of cosmic violence. The dust and plasma Voyager detects are the bones of dead stars, still shaping the space around us. It is sailing through a graveyard of suns, decoding their last echoes. Each wave it measures could be the fading breath of a star that once illuminated the galaxy. Among the eeriest revelations is this: silence does not exist out there. Voyager hears space itself. Its plasma sensors pick up continuous low-frequency tones, a ceaseless hum that shifts as it moves, as though the universe is breathing. These sounds aren't radio noise. They're resonance, the interstellar medium vibrating through magnetic fields, forming a kind of cosmic music. Some scientists call it the galaxy's heartbeat. Others warn it might be something we don't yet understand, a natural rhythm, or something else entirely. Whatever it is, Voyager isn't just hearing it. It's moving through it. Part of the song now. And for the first time, we're listening from Earth. Voyager's data is transforming how we see the galaxy, not as a flat map of stars, but as a living terrain, full of invisible mountains and valleys made of radiation and force. Every variation in cosmic rays, every twist in the magnetic field, these are not random. They are landmarks. Voyager's readings are giving us the first real topography of interstellar space, places of danger, walls of radiation, valleys of calm, ridges formed by the long-dead energy of stars. This isn't fiction. It's frontier mapping. And Voyager is the scout. These invisible patterns may one day guide interstellar travel, leading ships through safe corridors or revealing where new stars begin to form. For the first time, humanity is seeing the architecture of the galaxy. Voyager 1 wasn't built to find life or conquer worlds. It was built to listen. To explore quietly, patiently, faithfully. A golden-plated whisper sent into the dark, carrying nothing but our curiosity. And yet, what it's uncovering now is something greater than life itself: context. The realization that space isn't silent or empty or dead. It's structured. It breathes. It remembers. Voyager, half deaf, half blind, powered by a 50-year-old heart, is still out there, peeling back the illusion that we ever understood our place. The heliosphere, our protective bubble, is not just a boundary. It's a cradle. And beyond it lies a sea of turbulence, magnetism, and ancient scars, the living anatomy of the galaxy. What Voyager has found isn't fantasy. No aliens. No wormholes. Something far more real, and maybe far more profound. It's the truth that we've always lived inside a fragile oasis, floating in a sea older and wilder than imagination. Every pulse Voyager hears, every pattern it maps, every vibration it sends, all build toward one humbling truth. We were never meant to stop at the edge. We were meant to go further. To listen deeper. To understand that space is not a void to cross, it's a story to read. And right now, Voyager is writing the first page of that story. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, 15 billion miles away, a golden messenger is still drifting, still listening, still tracing the unseen bones of the galaxy. Maybe it's reminding us that the real frontier was never out there, it was always our need to understand. If you've made it this far, then you're not just watching. You're one of the few who truly listens when the universe whispers. Tell us, what do you think Voyager 1 will find next? Beyond the maps. Beyond the models. Beyond everything we thought we knew. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.